Kitty was trash. That's just me. He lost attraction. He lost attraction to her, right? He was saying he couldn't be attracted to her for the rest of his life, but who the hell says that? He already lost attraction to her, right? And I think she just couldn't do the do. That's just honest. I mean, it's a very important thing for us. Like we could have a really good woman, right? Just like Shannon said, we met a lot of women that would really be good wives, right? But if you can't put it down in our department in the early phases, you got to trash it because he knew what he was going to do already. He was going to be out here, right? Wingmanning with me, doing some nonsense. That's what he would have been doing. So he's better off leaving her alone, letting her be good for somebody else who would honor her, right? Probably put her on a pedestal, whatever. And he going to go ahead and do him. And Shannon, go like this real quick. Go like this real quick. Yeah. The prize, right? The homeboy knew he was the prize. So he's not going to settle. He's going to take what he knows he qualifies for. He has an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset. He understands, yo, dig, I could find me like 2, 3 photos. And that's what happens. You don't never worry about no one female when you know you are taking care of yourself, right? When you know you about your business, you know you got your spiritually grounded, you know you get into the money, you know you physically fit. You're not worried about no one particular individual. You try it out and see how it go. If it ain't working, then you're going to keep it moving. Right. And that's what happens when you are taking care of business. Guess what? You get the pick of the litter. That's how life works. Fortunately, he was honest about it. He didn't string her along. So nobody can really fault homeboy for that because that's what he was supposed to do. Tell her, hey, this ain't working. Go ahead, do you. And fortunately, she was able to find somebody else. He didn't say whether he found somebody else, but I'm pretty sure he did because he had an abundance mindset. He didn't try to hold on to a situation that he knew wouldn't work for him in the long run. So just by the way he's thinking, you could tell a homeboy already digging it. He knows he was going to go get something else. And I promise you he did, if not more than one. I'll end it there.
You know, somebody just texted me. That a friend of mine that's watching the show. She's like, what? So men are passing up on wifey material. Listen, wifey material includes status and the beacon of beauty for a relationship. Women, you guys represent us. Ladies, you represent your man when you in the family, at work, at events, in the neighborhood, everywhere. And so beauty matters to us. In fact, you are the pillar of beauty in the relationship. That's why we just get dressed real quick. We waiting on you to get all your shit together because you represent us. And so wifey material also includes how you look. It's not just what you do, but it's how you look as well. And if you don't meet a certain standard, you're not wifey material. We're saying wifey material for the sake of conversation. But what the brother was really saying in the video is that she wasn't wifey material for him because he wouldn't like how she looks. And he probably wouldn't want her representing him. So make no mistake, physicality matters to men. It just does. And if you're concerned about like the thing is that what Trev was just saying, when it comes to passing up women, see, when we talk about fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun, the first one is fit. The first one is fit. And that typically means not skinny, but fit. And with 80% of American women being overweight and 80% of them being obese, you guys are missing the mark right out the gate. A lot of dating problems for people, women particularly, will be eliminated overnight if you just stop eating that mac and cheese, put down that goddamn pizza, and go do some Pilates. That's all. That would solve a lot of problems, but you guys are just eating and getting fat, and then you trying to get it doctored up and get the fat shifted around and waist train it and all that kind of stuff instead of just staying out of the kitchen and putting down. We had a whole segment on health. If you did that, a lot of the issues would be eliminated. But because so many women will not do that for whatever reason, you're missing a whole lot of opportunity right off the gate. And so what men like me will do is say, damn, you're great here, 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 and here. But this first F, you missing the mark. So I'm sorry, ladies, but wifey material includes how you look, like it or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, and know what's also crazy, Shannon, is that when you really think about it, for a guy, physicality matters to women too. They want a man that's taller than them almost all the time. So, but a guy can't change his height. I mean, there is that crazy surgery where you can like break your knees and shit. But for the most part, a guy can't change his height. For the most part, he can't. But what can a woman do? She can lose weight. And she can also get good
Yep.
at, dude, do you see these makeup artists these days? Do you see how they like turn like a dude or like the ugliest woman in that's like 50 or 60 years old and they make her look like she's 22? There's
What
no
are you
excuse for your
talking
woman not to
about?
be there's no excuse for your woman not to be a good representation of you at all today. There's not at all. Like if unless they're like if anything, it's just like she's just hiding behind that fat suit. Her real self is behind that fat suit. And that's why, and we all can see through that. Like it says a lot about your character if you're overweight like that. And it's just crazy because a guy is going to care a lot because like we were saying, like your woman is going to represent you, so that's all we care about at the end of the day. I always tell guys, adjustable seven. So for on the topic, you should always be looking for adjustable seven, guys, which is I would say somebody that is
That's the sweet
slightly
spot.
overweight. Yeah, girls that are slightly overweight are like a
Six
six, and
up six.
since average is overweight, that's like a five. So I would say a girl that's a seven is a girl that's not overweight, a girl that is a good weight, and then she's adjustable from that seven based on how good she is at makeup, how good she is at dressing, how much she's trying to get her curves better or whatever it is. So I really don't think it's hard when you just stick to that adjustable seven rule, and every woman should try to be an adjustable seven, just like how every guy should try to become a provider and a protector. And shout out to Shannon's shirt. I've never seen that before, but I don't know if you know on my show, I bring up the segment all the time that men are the prize. And I gotta buy that shirt from you, bro, if you sell that on your shop.
Yeah, ShannonRaws.com. It's on there, but I'll send you one for free.
Oh, dude.
Just hit me up.
Bro, I need that.
I can't say this enough, bro. Women, for whatever reason, if a man tells you that he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, that you're not his type, whatever the case may be, that is a public service he's doing to you. That's a public service. Anytime a man says he's not ready for a relationship, that's a public service. The alternative is him fucking you over or him wasting your time and your runway being clogged up with somebody who's taking up space, and the man that you should be with will never find you because you getting random side nigga dick from me. You know what I'm saying? At 3 a.m. every few days, and I'm not gonna call you back until I want it again. So anytime a man tells you that you're not his type or that he's not ready for a relationship or whatever the case may be, just take it as a public service. Just be glad that he's one of the guys who's really telling the truth and being honest and upfront. Now, if you choose to deal with him after that, that's on you. You get what you get. But it's not everybody's type. And so just take the guy that's gonna worship the ground you walk on, or that's gonna that you qualify for. Just like we're gonna take the women that we qualify for.